Lulie Halstead of Wine Intelligence, you're here in Ireland having done some research on people enjoying wine in the on-trade environment. I'd be particularly keen to learn about the people element, the service aspect. How important is good service when it comes to selling wine?
It's absolutely key, and it's the #1 factor that consumers here in Ireland and in other markets identify in terms of their wine experience. And the wine experience leads to spending more, trading up, enjoying wine, clearly sensibly, but really enjoying the wine experience. And that primarily comes from the wine servers. There are two other elements as well, the list and the wine journey, what the establishment feels like, but ultimately the tone is set by the servers. And actually the information they need to have can be quite straightforward, but they do need to know which wines are on their list. They do need a snippet or two of information, and what we found is one of the best ways of doing that is for the servers to experience the wines and be able to say, I tasted that last week and it was great, or I tried that one last week and I found it a little bit heavy, but you might like it because you're eating steak, for example. But that personal endorsement and recommendation mixed in with a little bit of technical knowledge, but it doesn't need to be very detailed.
So I suppose a basic level of product knowledge supported then in the environment, in the restaurant itself, by weekly or monthly or certainly continuous training at an informal or a formal level, but that is really key to success in selling wine.
Absolutely, and as we all know, in the on-trade environment, staff turnover can be quite high. Staff can often be from younger age groups working in that environment. They haven't often had as much experience with wine, and they themselves are not as confident or competent in talking about wine. So it's just giving that little bit of knowledge so they feel comfortable, competent, and then they can talk with some sense of authority with the consumers that are coming into their establishment.
On an ongoing basis,
Absolutely.
that makes perfect sense. Thanks, Lulie.